I'm going to take you around the charity shops in Shrewsbury. So you're going to come with me around some charity shops, POV style. Yes, I've got my Oakley Meta sunglasses, so I'm going to do it all through that. But first, I need to go to the petrol station because I've got about 20 miles left. So we're on the motorway now. I've got my coffee. I have mockers. Comment down below what is your go-to hot drink in the morning. But we're on the way to Shrewsbury. It's been really good for me in the past. I haven't been for a while, and because it's coming to the end of the season for car boots, even though where I live there's quite a few car boots that stay open basically until it snows and it's Christmas. A lot of obviously resellers now will be looking for other ways to source stock, and charity shops are one of the ones that most people go to. I don't know what it's like up here. I haven't been up here for a while, but I have been to charity shops, in the last few weeks, and I can still pick up bargains, but in general, most charity shops seem to be getting higher and higher in prices. And as you saw in a few videos, some of them are closing down. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what it's like up here. Hopefully I'll pick up some really good bargains. But yeah, we just got to see what it's like. Anyway guys, if you are new to this channel, I am a full-time reseller. I've been doing this now for 3 years. And yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. Freedom, can do what I want, my own boss. And as we all know, doing this sort of thing, the picking side is the most fun. But if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, like this video, and also on the like part there's a hype section which promotes the video even more. If you could hit that, I'd appreciate it loads. Anyway, I'll see you in the first charity shop. So the first charity shop is Hope House. I won't be able to film like long clips in this because they play copyright music, but it does have some nice stuff in this one. This is what I want, Christmas stuff. Anything vintage. £2.50 is just too much. Some Pyrex. Yeah, Pyrex. £3.50. £35. Wow, that's a lot. What's this? We've got a typewriter. Is it a good one? I can't see. No, it's a no-namer. Any board games, because it is coming to Christmas. Doesn't look like it. Plushies. That's nice. What's that? Nice leather jacket. What's it got to make? West Bay. It's called jacket, not for 20 quid though. Diesel jacket, 35 quid. Yeah. It's nice. What we got here? Lower. Size 3.5, a bit small. But looking about 50 to 70 quid. It's just the size that's putting it off. So them lower boots, they were good boots, and I've never heard of them mate before. They just looked good and they had Vibram soles on, so I had to check them out. You're looking around about 45 to 70 quid. They are the desert sand ones, and 3 have sold in the last 90 days, so they're not big sellers, but I think they are quite a unique brand. They was a size 3.5, so to have a woman that size feet, it's going to be hard to sell, I think, and that's why I left them for 15 quid. If there was a 5, I would have picked them up all day long. Even a 10, but for 15 quid, are they going to hang around? I don't know. Size 3.5 feet. Would you have picked them up? Comment down below, would you ever pick them up for 15 quid? Next shop, Bernardo's. If you remember, this is where I got the ties from. So we might as well have a look again. No harm in doing that, is there? Oh, hello. If that was a darker colour, I'd probably buy this for myself. If it's real. Labelling looks Okay, how much is it? 20 quid. It's nice, isn't it? But 20 quid. I'm not going to get much more for it. Probably about 30 quid. It's nice then. Okay. I know you're all probably screaming at the screen right now saying, John, why have you not picked up that Barber jacket? You know, you should have picked it up. You're going to make like, what, 20, 30 quid profit? I could even make more because some of them do sell for 70 quid. I didn't even look at the prices. I thought, you know what, Barber's like hit and miss. If it's not a wax jacket, I've picked up them before and they just hang around and I've usually sell for about 40 quid. I didn't see the down part. I really didn't see the down part. So, guess what? I'm driving back to Shrewsbury to pick up that because it's real, it's legit, and it's really nice. And minimum I'm going to get for it is 60 quid. Is it in here? Is it in here? No. Oh, God. Yeah, it's, yeah, that's annoying. That's annoyed me. If I didn't do YouTube, if I didn't do videos, I wouldn't care because I wouldn't have just seen it again. Obviously, another reseller's picked that up. And that was, I wouldn't say it's a bargain. You're going to double your money easy. Could triple it as well. Oh, God. I was hoping there was something else in there as well, and there wasn't. There was a couple of football, like, training tops, but they're nothing special. And they wanted 10 quid each. But always check prices. No, don't just think it might be worth that much, you know, even if you are an expert or you know a lot about something. I really thought it was about 40 quid. That's why I didn't bother, because after fees and that, it won't be worth my time, would it? So, oh well. Back to the video. Just going to get myself a monster, and then we'll go on to the next one. Might as well get myself a meal deal. Right. You know me and my Whisper Golds. On to the next shop, and again, this is a hit and miss shop. It does have some good stuff in here and some very nice designer stuff, but sometimes they do like to sell a lot of fakes.
This lady's gonna have these, but she's just gonna
Barber.
looking.
5 quid. It's nice, that is. Barber and Sons handcrafted leather goods. Really nice, that is. First purchase of the day, £5 for this lovely Barber and Sons, so it's a bit different. Yeah, it's all right. It's really nice. So we're on to the final one. There is more charity shops in Shrewsbury than this. There's the actual town centre, where we all know they're more expensive and they're pretty rubbish, to be fair. There's maybe one good one, but I'm not paying parking just for one half decent charity shop. There is a couple of more on the outskirts. One I don't ever go to anymore because they know I'm a reseller, and every time they see me, because they don't put any prices on it, they bump up the price because they know I'm a reseller. So I just don't agree with that. That's just wrong. And the other one is like a super stall of the charity shop I've just been to, Seven Hospice, and it's really expensive, and I don't think I've ever picked up anything from there. We're going to the last charity shop now in this area, which I go to, and it's a Salvation Army. It's probably the biggest charity shop in this area, and it has everything. But yeah, not very good at the moment. Well, saying that, this is the last charity shop. So my glasses have died. This is the final, obviously, shop. So I'm using my phone. We found something good. £4.50. XL Reese, like, knitted jumper. Looking around about 25 to 30 quid for that. Finally, something decent. Look what we got here. The Yamaha PS 400 25 quid with the plug. Solds on this are around about £100. That's with a stand. I've just heard him play it as well, so it does all work. I'm gonna get that. I've got a Hoover here, but I could make probably 30, 40 quid off that. But I've got so many Hoovers. Plus I've got another Yamaha keyboard, not a very good one, this one. Probably get about 20 quid for that. The last shop actually saved the day. There was actually something else in there I didn't film. It was, oh, I can't remember what it's called. It was a mixing desk with a 8-track player, all included for 125 quid. AS, and the other one was Folic or Folio or something like that, studio mixer thing. The mixer goes for around about £100, and obviously the 8-deck player thing goes for around about the same price. But yeah, £120 to make 100 quid. Yeah, it's quite good, but the last one sold in the summer. It's not one of them things that sells quite regularly, and for that price, it's a lot of money. Hopefully no one buys them and then they start reducing it and reduce it. But it's a good bit of kit, and it's definitely worth the money if you can get it for a bit cheaper. So this last charity shop saved me. It was just really hard today to pick up anything. I mean, what? I've been around, 5 charity shops, I think, something like that. And if it wasn't for this last one, I would have been losing money, because obviously I told you about the petrol and all that and the food. So when it comes to thinking about, you know, oh, I've made 30, 40 quid going around the charity shops, have you really? Because you've got to take out the petrol if you've got there, parking if you have to pay for parking, if you've had anything to eat, all that, and your time. Have you really made 30 quid? Luckily, the keyboard's going to get me about 100 quid. The Reese jumper is going to get me about 25 to 30. And then the Barber little leather wallet's going to get me around 20. So I'm going to get at least 150 quid back from today's little charity shop journey. And yeah, it was definitely worth it. Luckily, only because of the last charity shop. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Goodbye.